And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hi Freelancers, welcome back to Freelance Heroism. I'm Rachel, and I'm doing today's intro on my own. We're a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Our current campaign is Curse of Strahd, a gothic horror-inspired setting in the dangerous and fog-shrouded land of Ravenloft. While the setting is serious, our heroes are not. Will they actually be able to defeat the vampire lord Strahd and restore peace to Ravenloft? Or will they just steal goats and invoice villagers? Join us and find out. On this episode, Queen of Darkness. Last episode, the party regrouped and knew they had a short time to prepare before Evil Adrie's arrival. Chunikote and the professional searched the town and found one of Evil Adrie's scouts, who had been spying on them from the rooftop. A second scout tried to kill the first before killing himself, the two choosing death over the possibility of betraying their mistress. The professional was able to save one of the scouts and brought him to the rest of the party. The scout was held in the basement while the group discussed how to question him about Evil Adrie's arrival. Adrie was disguised like her evil counterpart and tried with some success to get information from the scout before Ragnik decided his version of questioning would get more information. And normally at this point, if I were doing the intro with Dees, like he promised he would devolve into something gross and funny. But he actually ditched me, and that's why I'm doing the intro alone today, after 33 episodes of us normally having two people do the intro. So, instead of getting something funny, you get to listen to me complain about Dees for a minute, which he'll find out about when he listens to this episode, as will the rest of the party. Hi guys. So, if you are maybe a little bit sad that you don't get to listen to whatever Dees was going to rant about, because he's deprived all of you from hearing whatever he was going to say, because again, he ditched me, and I had to do this intro by myself. You should send Dee some hate mail, and maybe we could read it over an episode or something. That would be fun. But anyway, that's enough complaining. Enjoy today's episode.
So where we left off?
We are in a... Oh, damn it. I wanted to do the We Are VR Troopers part, but I guess...
We are in a blacksmith shop.
Actually, we are in the dude's house, the Burger Master.
Burgermeister?
In his basement. And then we are waiting. I think they said they would be here in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They sent the 3 fiery arrows into the air, and now... we have to prepare like at the beginning of Predator.
Yeah, you guys have about a day to prepare. Time-wise-ish, you guys roughly know she's about a day out.
Okay.
So, Rachel and I have sort of developed a 45-point plan that will not work.
Yeah.
But it's not going to stop us from trying.
That's right.
I have constructed my vacuum. My Ghostbusters vacuum.
That's good, because you suck.
But we definitely also need to make sure that Ragnik and Chunikote don't get brain grabbed by the vampires.
Yeah.
Because that's a auto loss.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to start with you guys leaving the Burgermaster's house, heading over to the blacksmith's. Are you guys going to take any special way to get there, or just going to walk straight through the streets?
Oh, God damn it. Why do you have to ask it like that? What do you think? Adrie, main road, or do you want to take sneaky route?
You're just going to pick the opposite of whatever I say.
So choose carefully.
That's probably going to work.
Yeah, so use the opposite of whatever you want.
You could save the party right here.
We're doomed.
We should take the main road.
I agree. Main road.
All right. You guys reach the blacksmith. Give me perception.
24.
All right. You guys see Ismark hiding in the corner. Oh, trying to hide from you guys. Trying to hide from everyone. As he sees you guys come in the door, he literally is trying to claw up the side and out the window to get away from you.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna try to like slowly approach him and calm him down.
He's bolting as fast as he
I
can.
run after him.
Oh my god, that's not gonna work.
And I'm faster than him because I can move at 35.
Oh my god.
So you catch him at the window.
Okay. Look, it's okay. It's all right. Everything's fine.
Yeah, that's not stopping him. He's still climbing out the window.
Wait, is this Isaac or Ismark?
Ismark. The Irina's brother that had his tongue ripped out that he was chained in the jester
Right.
costume.
You know what? This is great because I was looking for you. Anyway, I want to try to help you.
And you say looking for you, his eyes damn near pop out of his head and he's half out the window.
Can I like strength check to like hold him down or something?
Sure.
Okay.
I got a 14.
I got a 17.
So Adrie summons her monster strength and pretty much pulls him out the window as he's trying to climb out. Which instills even more fear in him and he pisses himself.
It's okay. Ew.
Oh dear
Ew.
God.
Oh, no. That's gross. Look, I want to try to, like, help you. So, is there, like, some kind of healing I can cast or, like, a restoration to, try to fix, like, regrow his tongue?
Yeah, regrow it. Regrow his tongue. You could surgically implant the other guy's tongue, who Ragnar killed. He didn't do anything to his tongue.
Well, I didn't take that with me, so.
Well, you can use Kafir's.
Hey, I'm using my tongue. Let me reword that in any other way.
Give you a healing spell to fix his mouth.
Okay.
Tongues though.
Okay. Maybe like a.
Give him a wooden tongue, like a peg leg. He's really good at the T noise.
Right.
Okay. How about
Which?
a how about a healing word?
All right.
Okay. And I'll cast it at 3rd level.
Man, she's gonna heal Ledoux. She doesn't even know, but she won't touch Kavir.
She's healed Kavir before.
The fact that we can point out the one time you healed me twice.
All right. Yeah, he's freaking this shit out. I mean,
It's
you're.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not helping him at all. He's.
Okay, so then I'm going to walk over to him and I'm gonna be like, look, we're not the people you think we are, and I'm gonna smack him in the face.
As she's holding the hands over his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack him on the other side. Like. Here,
All right, give
I'm
me an
like,
intimidation.
Really?
Well,
I don't even
you
know
can.
what role that is.
You can. I mean, you can do an.
I'm not trying to intimidate him, actually.
You
He's
can do a
already
persuasion.
terrified.
You slapped him. I mean,
That's a charisma, right?
yeah, persuasion's charisma. I just assume with the slap you go intimidate.
17.
He slightly calms down with the slap, but he's still just like wide-eyed, like.
We don't want to hurt you.
He points at her.
Yeah, her either. I know. I'm surprised too. She actually healed you. Blows my mind.
But I'm glad that we are understanding each other, so I take my hand away.
She's gonna kill me!
Just immediately cover it. I need you to just stop that.
Okay, look, I'm going to go get that stuff from the
You're
blacksmith.
just gonna.
All
Okay,
right.
will you give me a longsword?
I'm just gonna tag all the stuff I want, and then you can bring your big beefy duck strength over here and get it.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Ismark and be like, I am gonna kill you if you don't do exactly what I say.
You know,
She's gonna remove her hand from your mouth, and if you make a fucking noise, I'll cut you into 30 pieces of dead Aroni. Do you understand me?
he nods.
Get up.
He
Take
stands
my-
up.
Everything's so fucking frustrating right now. Like I'm like actually like frazzled. You're gonna carry a bunch of heavy shit. All right?
He nods.
Now walk.
He walks.
See, you just gotta be firm with them. And don't piss on my rug.
Why can't you just kill me like you killed my sister?
Oh, it's so sad.
And I'm just gonna start walking.
All right.
Come on, Ismark. And I grab Ismark by the hand and I make him walk with us.
Oh my lord.
You found your longsword as well.
Okay. Good. Is it a magic longsword?
Does it grant
Nice try,
only
Rachel.
wishes?
Hey, you don't know if you don't ask.
While you guys are doing that, Chinakote, Ragnik, back at the house, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna make sure I'm rested up and whatnot. I don't really have much that I can do to prepare, really.
Ragnik is just sitting at the foot of the stairs. He's actually got his sword out and his whetstone, and he's sharpening the blade. Very sullen look on his face. Very contemplative for the half-orc.
He's posing for that statue.
All right.
I'm making sure I got Storm somewhere safe.
Understood. What have you done with your other werewolf?
Oh, with what the hell? Gertrude was her name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, is she still with me?
You defeated the imposter Chinakote. She's still under the impression that you're the Dark Lord Chinakote.
I am. All right, I'm just gonna tell you, follow your alpha there, little one.
So she stays close.
It may not make sense right now, but it will. I'm going on the theory that she's young enough that I could redeem her.
I mean, she's definitely like 10 or 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. She's young enough that I'm also assuming she hasn't been changed for long. Maybe I'm wrong on that call, but I'm going on the assumption I could redeem her. So.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So number of trips, Adrie and Kafir bring back the medal. And you guys have
Ismark.
shards and Ismark. How does Ragnik and Chinakote respond to seeing Ismark being dragged in by Adrie? By the way, he has this massive just look of fear in his eyes every time he looks at you guys.
I see that you have continued your kidnapping ways.
I didn't kidnap him.
You,
He's safer with us.
They always return to the scene of the crime.
completely out of character, but in character. You chase him down. You force him to carry things for you. Sound like kidnapping to
Did
me.
that. He's safer with us. I'm worried he's gonna run off and get hurt because he's like panicked right now.
Let it never be misunderstood that whenever tyranny arises, protectorship of the people is the well from which it springs.
Do you need toilet paper? Because you just spew shit from mouth.
Hey, why don't you go back over in the corner and sharpen your blade slowly?
Adrie would like to give Ismark one of her rations and some water.
He looks at you. Is it poisoned?
No.
That's something she would say.
Holy shit,
What
what
would
are
I
we
Here's
doing
Mark.
with this guy?
Wasn't
I need you to listen to me and listen to me good. If we were going to kill you, you would be dead. Do you understand?
Yes, you killed my sister.
Okay.
Did we all team up to kill his sister? Because that seems to be the consensus. First it was Adrie, then it was me and Adrie. Now it's
'cause-
me, Adrie, and Ragnar.
Oh,
Chinakote,
you never
are you
asked
honest?
him what happened in this world.
17 to thump him in the head.
thump him.
Oh yeah,
I
you
got
thumped
like
the
2 hit
shit out of him.
points.
9 points of damage.
He is out cold.
Okay.
Excellent. He carried the medal. He's served his purpose.
Tired of listening to him, bitch.
We can ask him questions after we built this death trap.
Adrie's gonna try to move Ismark somewhere kind of out of the way and then kind of like put a ration and a water skin on top of him. So
And
that
a
way he
sheet.
can find them when he wakes up. No, he's not dead.
You just jam a fucking cracker in his mouth and sprinkle water. There's 6
Wet
to 8
bread.
weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. Bread tree.
All right.
I've got the long sword on my belt now. But I still have my mace.
Alrighty. Chunikote's still resting, making sure he's full strength. Ragnar sharpening his sword. You guys are about midday.
The issue with vampires is that they can mind control us. And that is bad news bears. So,
I can have a spell going that'll help us, basically give us advantage on wisdom saving throws. But you guys need to be within 30 feet of me when I cast it, and then it's a concentration spell, and it'll last for up to a minute.
Doesn't protection from evil protect from that as well?
If someone has protection from evil cast on them, we could say against undead.
You can't be
Here it is,
charmed.
yeah.
frightened,
Target
or
cannot
possessed.
be charmed, possessed, or frightened by those creatures.
Yeah,
It does
charmed
protect
isn't
against that.
dominate.
Yeah.
And that's also I can only cast that on one person, and that's a concentration spell.
This
So
one
it
will.
would be the group.
But if everyone stands inside the back part of the building, and I run away because Adrie, apparently evil Adrie hates Tavir, I could run really fast, faster than they can move, get in here, and then be ready to spring the trap behind me. And while I get close to the rest of you guys, you can cast that spell and hit all of us. Sort of like that game Mousetrap.
Oh, Kavir.
Yeah.
I have 1 flask of holy water. Would you like it?
Yes.
Okay. I give Kavir my holy water flask. David, that's from... I got that, with, my starting gear. I think I spent, the majority of my gold on that.
Yes, I remember.
The most of the fighting is going to be outside, so we should leave the stakes out front so they're easy to grab outside of the building.
So, are you gonna try to lure them in and then run back to us, and we'll be, in the back?
Yeah, so the way I figure it in this building, right, the floor that we dug out was up towards the front, right after the door, right? And the trap is hanging above the door. So when it comes time for this to happen, I'm going to run and then dive over the trap. They will then follow me into the room, trap down on top. I can use an illusion on the floor so that it looks normal, or we can just stretch out maybe a sheet or something flat across the floor so they don't notice when they are chasing me. But the way it works is I'll be blocking the doorway. My vision will be blocking them from seeing in. So if they're right on me, if I time it right, they should, fall in. Dukes of Hazzard style. I have to make sure I don't fuck it up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fall into a ground of spikes and then have a cage of spikes trap me in there with a bunch of vampires. That would be the worst case scenario. Ideally, that won't happen. And look at David, fucking maxing over there, just just getting ideas.
Did any of us check the basement of the church?
We were down there, right?
Did we check it?
Oh, the church?
Okay, maybe we should check it, because in the other place, when we checked it, we found a really nice holy symbol. So maybe the other one is there?
Was that in the basement of the church?
Yeah, it was in the basement with a coat and I think a ring or something. Yeah, I got a signet ring and a coat. And
would Ragnar be able to use it? If he's a paladin, he would.
Yeah, he would be able to use it.
Back in a second. I'm gonna go run and try to see if I can get it.
Okay.
You guys left the church burning. It's pretty much a pile of ash right now.
Man, Adrie's gonna be
Yeah.
mad at that.
You guys would have to dig through the ash to get to the basement.
That's fine. I can do that.
I'm also going to make sure that I have my scrolls easily accessible. Put a few arrows in the ground places where I think I'm going to be moving around and whatnot. So basically, I want to make sure that I have everything as quickly accessible as I need to.
All right.
Okay.
It's about evening now. You guys have gone through your actions. Kavir finally was able to dig through the ash enough to get to the basement. To find said holy symbol is there.
Hey!
And the coat and the ring.
So we're not gonna have time, I don't think, to test it and then reset it. Maybe we will. I don't know. But I think we just have to assume that our professionalism will pay off. And also, I have to be a really juicy target for these fucking vampires. I'm pretty sure I can annoy some vampires. I'm gonna roll my portent rolls real quick.
That's fun.
David, I got a 17 and a 4 for my port.
All right.
So
All right.
essentially, I got a 17 because I can't imagine myself taking a 4.
Yeah, I don't either.
Do you have to take them, or can you give it to somebody else?
No. Portent is I get to roll 2 at the beginning of the day, and then at any point before I roll for an action, I can take one of my 2 rolls.
Mm.
So that's what I would have normally rolled plus, and then I get to add bonuses to it.
Right.
But it's like a glimpse of how things are going to play out in this particular moment. Like I've seen it before.
So is that only for D20 rolls, Dees?
Yeah, any D20 roll. But I have to do it before.
Right.
Before I I can't roll and then be like, I want to take that. I have to do it before. So if I get like the last time when I was gonna violin battle the devil, I knew I had 2 really good rolls. So I'm like, I can beat the devil with violin, whatever.
It is nightfall. What do you got? Anything you guys gonna do before the night?
Morning. Early as soon as we're finished, I need to rest up because I need to stand watch at night to make sure I intercept them before they get to us, so I can be bait.
I mean, you guys are pretty much as if you guys are done with their planning. It's night.
All right. As everybody else is kind of settling in and resting, I lean my sword up against the front door and take a walk to the church.
All right. I mean, you hear critters, you hear some creatures around in the distance, but nothing crazy. When
I get there, I just take a knee and I say a prayer to Cord, asking for strength.
Asking for intelligence, you got a shit ton of strength, dude.
Your holy symbol lights up as you pray.
Okay. That's because I believe in a real God, Adrie.
Hey!
Not some warlock worshiper.
Not a warlock!
You don't know that.
You don't know that it is!
So we're on equal footing. We're both 50% right. It could be a warlock.
No, the burden of proof is on you, because you're saying it is whatever.
You're claiming a religion.
I'm claiming...
Burden of proof's on both of us, lady.
There's a cake song that answers this.
Hey, goats go to hell.
All
right.
Don't blame me, blame cake.
That wasn't the one I was thinking. I was thinking Comfort Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
How's
awesome song.
How's Ismark doing?
He is in the corner, keeping his mouth shut. He ate the food, he drank the water, and he is scared shitless of Ragnik. But he has not said a word since Ragnik thumped him.
I'll bring him a blanket.
You crushed the speech center of his brain.
Now if I could just hone that technique and thump you in the head.
Oh, no. You have to thump Adrie in 6 places.
7-finger death punch.
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star, the forehead.
Grappler Baki. Oh, it's so obscure. No one? Okay.
No.
No.
I want to bring Ismark a blanket.
All right. He takes it quietly and just wraps himself up in the corner. He takes the jester hat off finally and just lays there and kind of cries himself to sleep.
No.
It seems like a innocent gesture, her giving him a blanket, but she only does that to dead things. So
right?
I see it as a threat. I see it as a threat.
And I think all the clans members that wore the sheet first.
Oh my god. Bring justice to them.
You know what? Adrie has winter blankets in her inventory. Specifically not sheets.
But do you see even what she's saying there when she says blankets? That means she's planning on killing again.
Oh my god.
I see right through you.
Yeah, we all know about Adrie's blanket parties. And we thought the Marine ones were bad.
It's like the music from The Exorcist.
Alright, so I'll make sure Ismark has his food and water and a blanket. And we're like, alright, buddy. Have a good night.
Good night.
You notice Ragnik's sword at the door, but he's not there in the building.
That's not fair. That everybody's fine with Ragnik going off by himself, but not Adrie.
Oh, that's true.
Bubba, what happened?
The patriarchy is real, okay?
Oh my god, that I know you can't see it. I know you can't see it if you didn't see the video, but that look Adrie gave me, that head cock, she was like, that shit was so funny. She's like, right?
That's right.
Looked like her
All right.
neck finally shattered under the weight.
And Jake just put coffee through his nose.
that was almost the coffee through the nose.
Oh.
I just saved that one, man. That was close.
Right before Adrie rests, I want to cast Death Ward on myself, which lasts for 8 hours. So it would be 4 hours of rest, and then I think it takes me like an hour to prepare spells. So then I would have like 3 hours where it would still be on me.
All right.
Just in case, because I don't know what time Evil Adrie is showing up. And it won't waste a spell
10
slot.
hours.
Oh. I still do it.
8 hours, 3 minutes.
During the day.
Yep.
And then I'll find somewhere nice. I don't think there's anywhere nice
You're
in
gonna
this
have to just
building.
blanket it like a normal person.
Yeah, we burned everything nice.
Yeah.
She's like, this can't even believe this hotel doesn't have suites.
All right. Ratnick, when you finish your prayers, you going back or?
Yeah, I take the long way though.
All right. Sounds good.
Like Supertramp.
Well played.
Chinakote, what are you doing?
I am waiting patiently to kill stuff.
Alrighty.
I've got everything laid out for myself. I'm well arranged. Waiting for them to come down a certain path, and he's going to lead them in. And once they hit, I just want to make sure that I have a way. The only thing I want to make sure is that if this does not go as according to plan here, then I want to make sure I've got a way to get around and flank them.
All right.
Oh, Adrie wants to do her nighttime prayers before she actually rests, too.
All right.
So that'll take the rest of the 8 hours of your spell.
Yeah, just praying.
Alrighty. So the party mostly falls asleep to the sound of Adrie praying.
Or doesn't sleep.
It's like that. It's like that scene from All Dogs Go to Heaven, where I'm probably the only one that's watched this movie recently.
No, everyone's seen All Dogs.
Well, recently.
Where the little girl's in the back of the car and the dog and Charlie's trying to sleep, but she like keeps bothering him for like she's like, oh, I need a blanket, and then she like does her prayers and he like still can't go to sleep. So it's just like that.
Ask Kavir every time you start praying. He's like, oh fuck.
It feels like I'm asleep and having a nightmare, but I never went to sleep. How is this possible?
So we're looking about 2 a.m. What's going on?
I'm gonna start kind of chilling outside town, or outside the building.
All right.
I'm gonna place the stakes kind of near the outside, and point them out to Ragnick, so that he'll know where to get the stakes from if he needs to get a new one. They're kind of spread out. And then I'm going to take post over by one of the buildings, kind of like in an alleyway where I can get kind of a good line of sight.
All right.
Can we have set up some sort of like, we'll call it the shit talk siren. All right. When you hear me be really, really nasty to someone loudly, that's when you know to get into position.
So always, we should just always be in position.
I'm gonna. If you say it like that to me, I'm just gonna look like you'll know it when you hear it.
Can't you just say the word please and that be the signal? Because then we'd know something is off.
Well, how would I work please into a conversation with a bunch of murderous vampires? Please don't kill me.
Please suck a fat baby's ass. I don't know.
Will you please just go bleep yourself?
Yeah, I pleased your mama. And then run. Oh, it's Adrie, so I have to say dad.
Oh.
Pleased your daddy last night, sucker. And then run.
Alrighty.
Here's the creepy part. It's true. It's all true.
Oh God.
It's deathly quiet. The fog is rolling through Barovia. The ground's still just moist as ever. Mud through the place.
You mean mounts as ever?
Mount.
Mount is the new moist.
Mounted.
I was waiting for it.
Follow freelance heroism. Hashtag Mount is the new moist. As the mounted mud sits there.
That's so stupid
Oh my
sounding.
god.
As the mounted mud. Dude, this is totally making me mount.
Oh.
It's
You
like
see a
it's like what
white-
Matt Mercer does to my panties. He mounts them.
Yup.
That's worse. How did that get worse? He mounted
God.
like that's worse. Ugh.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm glad that all that planning's out of the way. We were totally fucking on the level for a little while, and now we're right back to where we were.
This
All
is
right.
why they tune in.
Hitting our
Yep.
stride.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
A number of horses come riding slowly down the path to the town on Old Slavic Road. In the front, you see a white horse, just with its head down. In the distance, you can't really tell. As white as it is, as pure as it looks. Your guess that might be a unicorn, but you're not sure.
Of course, he rides a unicorn.
It's a unicorn?
Oh my god!
Yeah, enslaved and imprisoned by an evil vampire.
Oh.
Just the joy with which that disgusts me.
And
Oh my god.
you just see the party as the riders ride in. Yeah, there's 9 of them.
Okay,
Oh, 10 technically with evil Adrie.
I'm going to try to play a part. You ready?
All right.
As they get, let's say, 200 feet from me, once they're on horseback,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk out like lighting my pipe. In my hand, that's holding the pipe that I got ball bearings. And I'm gonna like light my pipe like I don't see them, and then I'm gonna look up and notice them. And I'm going to drop the match, and then turn my body facing the building, and start to run in that direction and drop the ball bearings as I run.
All right. You're gonna drop them in the mud.
Yeah, it actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it facing them so it looks like I don't want them to follow me. Even though they won't be useful, it'll still look like a tactic I would use.
All right. And how far off you say you are?
200 feet.
All right. The hand comes up on the unicorn and drops. 2 crossbows get raised. First one misses you.
Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag.
Second one, 26.
That's a hit.
Ooh. That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah. An Ismark. Instant callback.
You take a 12. 12 damage from the
Good
arrow.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Ouch.
from the bolt.
Ouch.
Yeah, that sucked.
You're lucky you went first. They have assassinate.
Ouch.
Boy, that would have been an anticlimax.
You just die in the street.
And then you
Yeah,
guys don't know. And they just burn the
Yeah.
building.
Oh, that sucks.
And on your way out, you fall in the trap.
She nods the horses forward and they continue on into town.
Are they running?
No, they're riding. The 2
Okay.
scouts take off first.
You said there were 9 of them total?
Yes.
10 total if you include evil Adrie.
Hmm.
Oh, it's 10 with...
Yeah, she's still sitting on the unicorn in the front, and she sends the 2 scouts on riders after you.
And how fast do they move?
They're on horseback.
Right. How fast do they move?
I'm assuming at least.
Because it does matter. Because I can't
Oh,
get
yes.
there too early. Because then we only hit 2 of them. So I gotta lose the guards.
60 feet.
Oh.
Turn.
I run faster than a horse. Fucking A.
Yeah, but so both of them chase you into town.
Okay.
The rest of them go back to their pace.
I'm going to cut down a building. Through an alleyway.
All right.
And then circle back.
All right. The minute you cut down the alleyway, the 2 horses stop in the mid street, and they just stand there at the beginning of the town.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to keep an eye on them from a distance. But, we'll see
You
what
notice
they
them both
do.
reload the crossbows, set them back to their hips, and lock them in, and then begin looking and scanning. The rest of it slowly eventually reaches. You see Adrie on the front of the unicorn, full on, just cloak over her face. Her 3 priests with the same cloaks. but masks on them, on the 3 of them. And then 4 paladins.
Where are they? How are they moving? Where are they moving to?
It just they reach it together, and they both look to her for orders as she begins just looking around, kind of swings her head left to right as she looks to the town.
Do they just keep looking around? Are they like the Nazgul, or do they?
They're plotting right now.
Okay.
She signals the 2 riders. They both jump off their horses, and they start trying to track you through the mud.
Right on.
Did you try to stealth at all through the mud?
Yeah, if I'm hiding from all
Okay,
this,
give me a roll.
Oh, fuck them, dude. 23.
All right. You just got barely ahead of their 21s.
Oh, fucking vampire.
They think
Outlocks them.
they take off down a trail that they think is yours. It looked like they had you for a moment until the last minute they take off another set of footprints.
So are they heading away or towards the building?
After they cut down the alley, they go away.
Okay.
Away from you.
But not towards our trap.
No. Just down a set of footprints they assumed were yours.
Okay. And I wait to see what they do.
You see her signal the 4 paladins around them as a protection circle, and they begin walking around with her leading with the 4 paladins in almost a square stance with the 3 priests behind her in masks.
Do they cast a spell or something, or are they just standing guard?
They're kind of just walking down the main drag of the town now, towards the center where the church is at, or towards the center where the tavern and the center of town is, and then from there, you don't know yet. They haven't got there yet.
Okay, so then I'm going to stealth, but I'm going to intentionally fail the stealth, right?
All right.
And I'm going to continue walking. I'm going to be out of range a little bit, but easily visible, and I'm going to sneak into our building.
All right.
As soon as I walk in, like open the door and take a step in, I'm going to like slide along the sidewall, close the door behind me.
Okay.
And kind of just like Zelda style, like what is it called? Sidle? Siddle? Sidle? That word, I don't know how to
Sidle.
pronounce. I've only ever Sidle.
Sidling.
I've never read it.
Sidle, yes.
Yeah, I've just never heard anyone say it. I've read it a billion times, but I don't.
Yeah,
never
Sidle.
actually,
Each of the priests, the priestesses that are with her, you see them actually have sickles on their hips.
Sickles.
Man, these guys sound cool.
And there's the hate fairy.
So I'm gonna alert everyone in our group that they're out there, and I made sure they saw me come in here. So be ready.
I'm casting invisibility on myself.
You see 2 flame arrows go up near the house.
Oh, lovely. So they're going on the just burn us out theory?
No, it looks like they were signaling. They used flame arrows to signal.
Mm.
After a while, you realize the scouts actually left the house alone.
Can I see them through a window or anything? See what they're doing?
Give me perception.
What floor are we on, real quick? Are we in the
That's your
basement
choice.
level?
That's your choice.
Where?
First floor, I thought.
Okay.
24.
You see one of the scouts outside. He's kind of sitting across the way in a tree. The tree's dead. It's not like he's trying to hide. Just kind of like he's watching you. Are you being stealthy about watching him through the house, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of peer out the corner and try to get
Alright.
an eye of what everyone's doing. This is so tense.
This is
Do you
tense.
feel tense?
Yeah.
I feel tense.
Mm-hmm. Could I like
I think she
gesture
just
for one
shushed us.
to like come in?
You can try.
Yeah, but we don't want them to think we want them to come in. That's why I had.
Yeah,
this-
but if Adrie tells them to come in, I don't know.
maybe, but she's out there, right?
Is she like within sight of him though? Like maybe she snuck around and I don't know.
Y'all want me to William Wallace him with my kilt?
Nice.
What pisses Adrie off?
Ragnick?
Maybe if we just made a bunch of her like sheets dirty.
Oh God.
We're just out in the windows, dirty in sheets with mud and shit.
I don't think she cares about
Yeah, she's evil.
sanctity of
Sheets.
you know.
So if I put the eye patch down and Kavir and I walk to the door to where they can see us together. Because Evil Adrie does not like Ragnick and Kavir.
And we're plotting inside
Right.
this building.
Right.
There's so much good murder in here. Come get it.
All right.
So I'm
We
going to
should
make
have
sure
put up a
I'm going to
sign.
make sure that they can see Kavir and I through like a window or something.
I am putting my hat on a stick because I got shot with an arrow. Fucking
Yeah,
God.
I
Just on a
don't.
broom.
I don't care.
God damn it! I wasted a 20 on his hat.
Oh, that's too much.
The doom of the broom.
Yeah, that broom handle snaps from the bolt.
I'm gonna say ah.
You feel a message in the back of your head. Nice try. But do you really think I'm going to chase you into a house that you set? Kavir never stands in the open that long. You know better.
I'm gonna message back. In all fairness, I thought you were way stupider than that.
If I was, I wouldn't have turned Strahd on you that easy.
That was part of my plan. You're just a pawn. You don't even realize it. Maybe you will come in here after me after all.
Cuts off.
Looks like we're at a bit of a stalemate. Isn't it, Unicorn Rider?
Got us a Mexican standoff.
Can we just say Mexican standoff a whole bunch here? Feel like a Mexican standoff. Mm-hmm. You killed my broom. I want vengeance. I'm going to dress up like a tumbleweed and just walk past the house one time.
The unicorn begins to walk down the street towards the house, followed by the priestess with the paladins nearby. The priestess, the three of them dismount and raise their hands, and they begin casting. As they cast, you guys start hearing moans from around the house, deep in the earth.
All right, I'm still invisible. I'm going outside the house trying to get behind them. You want a stealth roll?
Sure.
All right, that is 23.
Go out from the balcony, so that way you don't have to open the door and close it for no reason.
Mr. Professional, I'm starting to think that perhaps we should get this fight started because we are not keeping the odds in our favor.
Right. Anyone got a bow?
Chinakote, as you slip out, you start seeing bodies start coming out of the ground.
Favorite enemy undead. Yay.
Wait.
All right.
Oh, damn it. Oh, nothing. Just I wouldn't know that yet.
All right, I'm trying to dodge them. I still want to get behind all them.
All right.
As I'm figuring I can hit them with burning hands and thunder wave and hit as many of them as I can with that, and that should put a hurt on all of them.
All
the bad guys.
right. How far is your spread?
Well, it's 15 feet with the burning hands, and I think it's like 10 or 15 with the thunder wave, so I should be able to affect a few of them. I mean,
All right.
maybe not all of them, but I want to. The idea is to get as many as I can, whatever angle I need to do, and hit as many of them as I can with as much as I can, and then I'm probably going to follow up with a scorching rays to Evil Adrie or magic missile to Evil Adrie or whatever. But while I'm still out of sight, I'm going to cast the Hunter's Mark and just pick my target. Will probably
All right.
be whoever's going to. Saving it. Basically, it's on Evil Adrie. Unless someone comes at me, then I'll change it, and you'll have to go hand to hand. But that's what I'm looking at doing here.
Adrian, you want to cast your thing before he goes?
Well, he went invisible before he moved away. so I don't know where he went.
So now we have to
Yeah.
fight. We might have to fight Jake too. Jake, what's your wisdom? Just out of curiosity.
17.
All right, give me initiatives right now.
Woo.
Natural
19.
fucking 20.
Woo!
16.
19, 16. What was that? What's with your 20?
23.
I had a 12.
Mr. Professional, perhaps I should just go out there and start throwing them in here.
Now that's the Ragnick we all know and love.
I can't believe nobody chased me. It's like the first time that's ever happened.
It's because you wanted to be chased.
I know, and David knew that. DM knowledge.
No, it's
No, that's an intelligent
Evil
opponent.
Adrie knows better than a false Evil can veer anywhere.
Adrie, what's your intelligence on your sheet?
It's not up to me. It's up to Adrian's intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an intelligent opponent. That. Yeah,
I think the unicorn ratted us out.
probably. Damn unicorn.
I want that unicorn.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll fit through the mirror.
Fuck that mirror.
Yeah, so
Can you imagine?
if there's no
There it is.
objections, I'm actually going to walk out into this.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. And
Okay.
if he's gonna leave, can I just ask that you wait a turn so that I can disarm the trap? I'm gonna put a like pin in it so that it won't spring until I pull the pin out.
Okay. Because the longer that we sit in here waiting, the less the odds are in our favor.
Well, we lost 2 of them. We got rid of 2 of them already. The trap can still be useful later. The
Okay.
undead aren't intelligent, so we can at least herd them this way.
Gotcha.
But if we hit 1 zombie and it springs our trap, that's sort of a waste.
Right.
But a pit trap where zombies just fall in and go blah. That could be useful.
Especially if they make that black noise.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I love it when zombies blah. Walking Dead comes back on Sunday, and I'm hoping I get a blah.
Black. That's beautiful.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Jake, I need a. Okay, you're going behind them, right?
Yes.
All right, that's what I thought.
You know, I heard rogues do it from behind.
So,
Chunicote does.
all right,
Chunicote does it doggy style.
Oh yeah.
just ask the mind flayer.
That's right. Chunicote does it doggy style.
It's all
All
in
right.
your head, Chunicote.
Oh yeah. Bow wow, baby.
All right, so, yeah, Ragnar's at the lead. So Chunicote's behind them. Ragnar's at the lead. We're gonna start there at the front with Ragnik.
Can we assume that
Okay, just so that you guys know, you guys are in the house. There's about 6 zombies outside the house right now that have been raised. There's a scout across the street, and then in the street you have Evil Adrie with 3 priestess in front of her and 4 paladins surrounded her.
Can we assume that he's
The
already
paladins and
put his pin in?
Adrie are on the unicorn.
Can we assume that the professional has already put his pin in so that we can just start this and I
Yes.
don't have to
Yes.
waste an entire round?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I step out. I'm looking like Adrie. Or not Adrie, but I look at Adrie. I've got my symbol of Ravenkind behind me. It's tucked into my belt and behind me.
All right.
And I start walking towards them. It has been a long time, Adrie.
And she kind of looks at you oddly. She nods from the unicorn.
Perhaps you
hood's
should
still
take
down.
these men and leave before I have to do things that I will regret.
You hear in your head, you're still angry about last time, aren't you?
Out loud. Da.
I would be too. Back in your head again. Though I can't believe you're angry enough to side with him.
All I'm saying is, I do not wish to hurt you.
Where's my father?
That I do not know.
And again, this was message to your head.
Right. Everything. I'm not smart
everything you're saying is out loud.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to message back.
No, that's fine.
So you guys just see Ragnick sitting out there having a conversation to himself.
I don't, because I was waiting for like whatever plan we had discussed. So I guess I'm in the back of the house by myself.
Oh, I'm still back here with my broken broom.
I thought you went in the front to like
No, I just put a pin in
make
that
a
thing,
conversation.
He's afraid to put his head near your window right now.
Now, I know that you pride your paladins, and I would hate to take them from you. But you know I will.
You'll take a few of them.
No, I will take all. And the whole time I'm talking, I'm walking closer.
Yeah.
Let me know whenever I get within 30 feet. Or whenever I've got all of them within 30 feet of me.
She lifts her hands, and she pretty much has her Dark Priestess move so you can get actually closer.
Good. Let me know when I'm within 30 feet. When I've got all of them.
No, you're within
feet.
30. You're within 30 feet of her and the priestesses.
All right. As soon as I've got all of them within 30 feet, I reach back, touch the holy symbol, expend a charge, cast hold vampire.
All right.
DC 15 wisdom save from all of them.
Alrighty. Roll it right now. She is 18. The first priestess is at 16. Second one fails. Third one fails. And the fourth one fails. You lock all 3 priestesses on the ground.
Am I able to hit him with burning hands now?
On your turn, you're at 19.
Okay.
As you can see, I have grown.
That is true. I heard rumors. I almost didn't believe them.
Do you believe now?
I'm happy for you.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. And next up is the paladins. We're going to withhold. And then the scouts are going to withhold. Jake?
All right. How many of them can I hit with the burning hands?
You can, if you're aiming at Adrie, you're going to miss the 2 paladins in the back. But you'll get her, the first 2 paladins up front, the 3 priestesses, and you'll just miss Ragnick.
All right, then that's what we're going to do.
What's your save?
It said 5d6 save. Okay,
your
saving DC is, it's a reflex save of 14.
What? Really?
Yeah. 8. Oh, wait, no, 15, because my proficiency bonus went up. I'm sorry. That should be 15.
You add your intelligence too, right?
Yes, which is plus 4.
Okay.
8 plus my intelligence plus my proficiency.
All right.
All right. Only 14 points of damage. God damn it.
All right. All right. As you do that, the paladins will take their turn, and your spell of invisibility drops.
Yeah, I'd imagine that.
All right.
Because I attacked, so that's okay.
One of the paladins in the back rushes Chunikote with their longsword. Pull the shield from the back, adding smite.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, they're going to draw the scythe instead.
Okay.
Okay. They're going to pop the smite at high level. That is a 15 plus 8 is 23.
That'll hit.
Okay, that is a 3d8 smite with a 2d4. 16.
16 total?
16 total on the first hit.
All right.
Raises up the scythe again.
Oh, you
This time comes down with a 17.
17 will not
All
hit.
right. The scouts open fire Ragnick. That is a 18 to Ragnick on his AC. And the other 2 shots miss with the scouts. So to the 2 shots, we'll see what the 18 is. What's your AC, Bubba?
18.
All right. The scouts got 1 bolt into you.
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then it is Adrie.
Okay, so I'm in the back of the house with Kavir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't know where Chunikote is because he went invisible, and Ragnik went outside.
Well, you might have been able to figure it out when that burning hand spell went off. If you saw that.
Well, if I'm in the back of the house, I don't know how I'd see that.
I wasn't sure, where everyone's laid out there.
I'm gonna look at Kavir real quick and be like, "Are we doing this now?"
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great. I would like to, I guess, walk out through the front door. And
Sidle. Sidle your way. I want to say that word a lot now.
and I would
Are
like
you
to get.
still dressed as evil Adrie?
Ooh,
Are you
that's
gonna walk
a good
out? Are
question.
you gonna walk out in your normal?
Ooh.
Sidling out through a Mexican standoff as evil Adrie.
Remember,
I kind of want to.
mount up.
I kind of want to still be dressed as evil Adrie. So I will
hurt.
be. I will be evil Adrie. Although I'm probably gonna immediately like reveal that I am not actually evil Adrie. So I will step out, and on the group of bad guys, I will cast Daylight. That is a 60-foot radius sphere of light. There's no concentration, and it lasts for an hour.
All right.
I'm not doing the holy symbol version. I'm just doing the spell.
All right. And where did you cast it?
On the center of the group of bad guys.
So right on your evil self.
Yes.
Cast on our chest plate.
Oh. Can I cast it? I kind of want to cast it on the unicorn, but I don't want to make it a target.
Even if it dies, it'll still glow.
I don't want it to die.
That's all nuts and bolts David for you.
Okay, so do I have to choose a specific object
No.
to cast it on? Okay, so I can just cast it on that area? Okay, then I'll just cast it on that 60-foot area. And that's my action. And then I'll draw my mace. And just be like, hey guys!
This begins to cause mass confusion for a moment. The paladins all seem shooken for a moment, but you see it doesn't affect the priestess, and the scouts are also confused for a moment. Like, what the hell? It's catching everyone a little off guard right now.
And the priests were wearing masks,
Yes, the priestess are still in masks.
and their entire body is covered, I assume.
Mhm.
I'm fast company, David. I'm on to you.
I know.
So the paladins and the scouts are surprised?
Yeah, they're a little caught off guard, as you were told already. The paladins and scouts were
Right.
vampires.
Okay.
The vampires were the priests. Priestess.
So yeah.
They're the ones with a link to evil Adrie.
Okay.
They know who their
Okay.
master is. The other ones are caught off guard for a moment, but they know fully well who the hell's behind them on the unicorn
That's
and
true.
who's in front.
Oh, actually, as I step out and I cast it, can I be like, oh my gosh, is that a unicorn?
She's selling.
That completely sells the fact you're not her. And
It's Adrie's first time seeing a unicorn.
It might be our last time seeing a unicorn.
That's true. It might be our last time seeing a unicorn. So I'm kind of by the entrance to the building
all right.
because I can cast daylight from 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll go through the reactions as their turn comes up.
Okay.
We are at, okay. Adrie, that was 16. Next one is Kavir at
Can
12.
I ask you a quick question? Doesn't apply
Yes.
to me, but I want to know. If
Of course.
you were to cast sunlight, right? Could you cast it on an item?
I don't see why not. You can cast light on an item.
Yeah, you can choose a
So-
point or an object.
So if you were to cast it on, say, Adrie, evil Adrie herself, who is a vampire, she couldn't get out of it.
No, you choose a point or an object you're holding or one that isn't being worn or carried.
Ah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because if you go back to Robert Salvador in the old 3-5 second, addition with Drizzt, he used Drizzt to cast light on a dragon's eyeballs in one of the books.
Blinds him.
It's how he blinded that fucking white dragon. And ever since then, players been mimicking it. In fact, I did it in one game. I thought it was funnier than shit.
Okay.
That monk needed a lesson for a moment.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run out of the window. Gonna
All right.
jump out of the window. And I'm going to grab a handful of those stakes. And I'm gonna start moving, but I'm gonna be on the outside perimeter of the battlefield. I'm not gonna like rush right in like they are. I'm gonna kind of stay on the outside, and I'm gonna look to see which ones are held.
Hold on.
There's some typing going on. That's always the scariest shit for me because it means information is not going to me; it's going directly somewhere else.
Okay, you went out the window, and what did you do? Sorry.
Remember those stakes that I set out front of
Yes.
the building? I'm gonna.
The ones that are hold are the 3 priestesses up front.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a bunch of those stakes, and I'm gonna get into position to kind of think of it like a dive bomb, like run by, do an action, and get the fuck out of there. Like that's the idea for next round.
All right.
I'm gonna be a stake delivery man.
Steak Express. That sounds
Stake
good.
out. Yeah, stake out. I'm just gonna come like, and then run.
All right. All right. So you're holding off with the stakes. You're gonna run next turn, right?
Yeah, I figured jumping out of the window, stopping,
Okay.
picking up stakes was a good turn.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Evil Adrie's turn. You see the unicorn raise a hand, and the sunlight dissipates. Dispel magic.
You said the what raised their hand?
The one over the unicorn raises a hand, and the sunlight dissipates.
I thought the unicorn had hands. I'm like, I don't know how unicorns work. I thought I did. Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
This unicorn has a hand. It's like a gorilla
Yeah,
corn.
that's strange.
And then all the priestess regain all the hit points they lost from the fire.
Regen.
Son of a bitch.
And then the one in the back activates Spirit Guardians, the paladin. She removes her helmet, and you see Adrie in the back near Shudakote.
Oh
You're
shit.
dying now, Indian. And she activates Spirit Guardian in the back at the highest level she has.
Bring it. Bring it. The wolf spirits will prevail.
Jake, you remember last
Jake,
time
roll
with the
me a
hammer.
wisdom. Roll me a. It's wisdom, right, Adrie?
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Also, speed is halved while
Oh,
he's within it.
shit.
Oh,
10.
wisdom saves.
You take. All right.
I got a +6 modifier. I rolled a 4.
Mm,
You take 22.
All right.
but wait,
And
there's
then-
more.
Then she looks at Adrie. Looks at good Adrie. Oh, you're cute.
Aww,
I mean, we look
she
the
called
same.
you cute.
She raised her hands, and she just her hand glows as she turns it. You feel almost like the life itself just kind of turned on you for a moment.
Do I need to roll a save?
No.
Oh, I just fail it.
hmm
Okay.
You just get auto stomped.
She's picking up professional traits.
The one-
oh,
the
I just
one- the
fail
one-
it.
The one of the unicorn pulls the hood back and slides off, and you realize it's one of her paladins,
Very clever.
and backs away from Ragnik immediately.
Not far enough.
And it is the clerics who are on hold, so they're going to roll for their to get out of their hold. First one makes it. Second one doesn't. Third one makes it.
I tried, guys.
Got another one.
That's all right.
You made them waste a turn.
Evil Adrie asks one more time, "Where's my father?"
Who is she asking?
All of you.
I know.
I don't even think I know who her father is yet.
She looks over at Kavir. Did you say that out loud?
Mhm.
Where?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you. That sucks. Cause I know and you need to know, and I'm not gonna tell you.
See, if she's not real, that means the rest of you aren't real.
You're right. This is all an elaborate ruse.
Shooks around.
Wouldn't it be fantastic if she thought she was hallucinating and just we could not possibly be real?
You have one chance to explain how you're here.
Shut up. Shut up. Just literally look straight at you like.
You see, we came through this magic mirror. The location is printed right here across my forehead.
Here it comes.
Here's a pamphlet.
Mm-hmm.
And top of the round, Ragnik.
All right, I draw the sword.
All right.
Bonus action, cast Sacred Weapon on it. It starts to
Nice.
glow. And then I rage the paladin that tried to get away.
All right.
That is a 11 plus 8 plus 3.
You hit.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and smite 17 points of damage.
All right. 17 to the paladin.
And I look at Adrie. We do not have to do this. You can leave.
I like you more than my Ragnik.
It's funny. I like your career better than I like mine.
Hey, fuck you.
Really? Can we trade you for my Kavir? They can take
Wait.
both. You stay here with me.
Oh, that would be fun.
No, that would not be fun.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that goody thing over there.
Hey,
You're stronger than this Ragnik. In fact, you're probably wearing his eye.
Nah. I'll lift it up.
So he is dead. My Kavir's an asshole.
Language.
So is mine.
It doesn't
Your
matter
Chunicote
what side
smells-
you're on.
Your Chunicote still smells like a dog, though.
Nah.
He is mean. I love her. She's fantastic. We were all mixed up. We just needed to get these parties lined properly, and we'd be fine.
The paladin tries to draw her sword to return back at Ragnik. God damn it! Yeah, she misses twice. The other paladin goes after Chunicote. One hit and one hit. Just one hit. 14 with blowing another smite.
All right.
And the two paladins up front, they're about to engage, but then they stop for a minute and they hold themselves. Jake.
All right. The sword's out. I got two paladins on me or the one?
Just, you have the one paladin and you have Evil Adrie's Demon Tornado.
Oh, fuck. All right, I got to get the hell out of that demon tornado.
Actually,
I'm fucked.
if Chunicote's starting his turn, he has to roll.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need a wisdom roll for half, for damage or half
All right.
damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. 11. Oh,
20
shit.
off the Demonado.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, we're going to have to disengage and run like hell. With my 4 hit points left.
Your speed is halved while you're in it.
Oh, even better. I love this spell.
I mean, it's really nice. Why I use it.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Let's gloat now while we're slowly dying.
I'm fine.
All right. Do I have enough speed to get out of the range of this thing at least?
Yes, you have enough speed to get out of the range. If you blow your full turn on speed, you'd get out and then you'd have at least a good 30 or 40 feet left to move.
Am I able to drink a potion while I'm doing that?
Not if you do the full action, because that will take out your bonus action as well.
Okay, and I've got to take the full action to get hell out of the range.
No, you don't need the full action to get out of the range. The full action will get you out of the range, plus about you'll have about 5 or 10 feet left over.
Okay, well then I'm going to take the one action to get the hell out of dodge, get out of this thing, and the other action I'm down in a healing potion.
All right,
That works, yes?
perfect.
All right.
That's the healing potion you got from Ludo, right?
I had like 2 or 3 of them actually. So
Oh, okay.
Is there a
And suddenly Jake falls asleep.
No, just the one from Ludo is a lot more potent than the ones you guys had.
What are the ones from Ludo?
Remember, Ludo brought you guys potions in the temple,
Yeah,
and one of you
but
guys,
I mean,
I forget which one. Someone said no to it,
That
and
was
then one of
me.
you picked up
I
two,
have
and
2. Well, that's
Yeah.
why I'm asking what the numbers are to roll
Oh.
and use them.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4
Wow.
all right. Well, I just took a regular one,
All right.
That got me 8 points back, so I'm up to 12.
Scouts are up. I have a 20 against Adrie.
That will definitely hit my AC.
It's not a sneak attack, which you were lucky, so it's not an assassinate. 14 damage.
Okay.
You realize that the bolt actually does deeper damage to you. What she did was she made you weakness to all damage for a round. You take like double damage to everything for a round.
Double damage is a motherfucker with a group.
And the other one was a 19.
That will also hit.
And you take 2 damage. Roll the 1 on the fucking damage die.
All right.
The scouts are done. We are at Adrie.
Can I get within 30 feet of everybody in my group?
Not Chunikote. You can reach Ragnik, and I'm not sure how far Dees is off Ragnik.
Okay.
I'm right out by the door, so maybe.
Yeah, that'd be about 30 feet between Dees and him, but Chunikote is on the complete opposite side of you guys.
Jake, I'm just out of curiosity, how heavy are you, so I can plan something?
186.
Okay.
I will cast Beacon of Hope on myself, Kabir, and Ragnik. Really wish I could also cast it on Chunikote. For the duration, it's 1 minute concentration. Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points from any healing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Wish you were here, Chunikote.
It's all good. The wolf spirits are looking out for me. It's good.
For my bonus action, is Chunikote within 60 feet of me?
If you moved up to get near Ragnik and him, yes.
Okay. Because my action was to cast Beacon of Hope. Then I could move. Then, as my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word at a 2nd level, 11 more hit points.
Thank you, dear.
And Adrie will call out to evil Adrie. She'll say, I'm really sorry we have to do this. It sounds like we kind of grew up in different circumstances. This feels weird, you know?
She just kind of like stares at you, just angry as hell. Why are you so happy?
Hashtag white privilege, WIGHT privilege.
Kavir.
Okay. How close am I to the one that's still held?
10 feet at least.
10 feet. Okay, so then I'm going to use... do I have to run within range of the others?
No.
Okay. I'm going to use my super speed to run up and stab the one. I guess I could coup de grace since they're not moving, they're held, right? And
There's only one that's still held.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to approach. But they're wearing robes.
Yes.
Then I'm going to take one of the stakes and stab it through their heart. I'm
All
going
right.
to walk right up to them, put it right in their heart. They're held. They're a vampire. Stake in the heart doesn't kill them, but it puts them down so they can't move. And then we can get to them later.
As long as the stake stays there.
Right. So, in a second, I'll move on to the next one.
So Dees is beginning to play freeze tag with the vampires.
Hey, Dees, just for future reference, coup de grace in 5th edition, if you hit, it's an automatic crit and automatic max damage on all your dice.
Holy shit.
Right. That's why I'm wondering why you didn't use the sword with your sneak attack and all that.
Because these things probably have more hit points. They're vampires.
Right. Sunblade, 2d8, sneak attack, however many d6 times 2.
Right, but one bad roll and they wake up again.
You don't roll, though.
You don't roll. It's all
Automatic.
max damaged.
Would that automatically
Your
kill
sneak
them?
attack depends on how much damage your max damage
Maybe
is.
18 plus 8. So 26 plus...
Times 2, 52.
Yeah, then I'll do that. I didn't know that's how that worked. I'll just do that.
All right. Is it 52 max?
No, I'll get it. Hold on.
This is may not mean what you guys need to do to turn the tide. See, I know how dangerous you guys are, so I didn't feel bad about this at all. Plus, it's Ravenloft. You guys have been begging me for something like this.
76 damage.
What?
There's only one of them that would actually truly survive that besides Adrie.
Well,
And
I
it
didn't
ain't the
know that's how
priestess.
that worked. 'cause
You
that's right.
literally, with the lights, with the sun sword, you shatter the vampire into gas.
That was so cool.
Yeah, but only one of
The
them
robes drop.
was asleep.
You also have 2 people with Ravenloft holy
How many
symbols.
charges do they have, though, right? If you use
10.
one, it's a lot.
10 apiece
And
per
they
day.
can each hold vampires 1 charge?
Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah.
Do that every turn. I'll just run around killing them. I can get to 1 a turn. Guaranteed. I thought it took all your charges to do that. I thought
Mm-mm.
No.
that's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
That's why I literally paused for a second. Rachel remembered the other medallion, which I guarantee you she's taking with Ragnik back through the goddamn mirror on me.
Yeah.
Just like the gym that you're seeing.
Yeah.
Just like
We should look for that other sword while we're here.
that's where you guys missed out on.
Double white sword.
That would have been deadly, but you guys got to find Evil Kavir because he had never seen it before, and he had Madame Evil with him. Yeah, that's what scares me when the 2 mirror worlds. The one thing I didn't take account for was the artifacts doubling in each world, and of course I figured you guys would be smart enough to take them back if you found them, but I didn't think you guys actually go hunting down the other artifacts on me.
So
So
one interesting thing is that
joke's on me.
there's only 1 mirror here, right? It's the only artifact that should be only one of, because that's the
Yes.
bridge.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if when we went through the mirror, we grabbed the mirror?
You would actually walk through the mirror to go through the mirror
Right, but if
Or
we
the mirror
held our
goes through.
hand out like this,
and pulled it with you.
took it back in like a bag of holding type deal.
Let's discuss the physics of this later.
Yeah. Evil Adrie, she kills the spell and walks towards Ragnik. She looks at her paladins and points to Chunikote, so paladin is realigned. And she walks pretty much face to face to Ragnik. Last chance. Live with me or die with them.
It is your last chance. Walk away.
I can't do that.
Very well.
The master won't let me. Either of them.
Very well.
Wait, either?
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Mirror
My
of
lord,
God.
the demon? The one I made the pact with?
You made a pact with a demon?
Warlock! And then she blasts Adrie with
Ow!
Oh my
Eldritch
God.
Blast.
an Eldritch Blast. That is 22,
That will hit.
Adrie. And 7 with an Eldritch Blast.
Is
If
my
one of-
damage still doubled?
No, you're good.
If one of the Adries kills the other Adrie, is that suicide? Are we a suicide squad?
Oh, I don't know. Ask Ragnik when he killed the other Ragnik.
Right. Are we a suicide squad? Are we the better version of that movie?
And it
That would be
is.
hard.
Wow, I've never heard it. Rachel insult a movie like that before.
Bad.
Well, it was a
Oh, I know
bad
it was
movie.
bad.
It felt like I had epilepsy the whole time.
The 2 priests begin chanting back to the top of the Ragnik.
All right. Right there, face to face with her, he raises his sword, and hand starts shaking a little, and he drops his rage, drops his sword, like in the, and turns and starts walking towards one of the paladins.
She nods. The other one couldn't do it either.
Oh man, she's gonna be so upset because I totally can't. I have no qualms about stabbing a bitch. A person. I'm sorry. Well, in all fairness, she does hijack a unicorn, worship a demon. What do you got to do to be classified as a bitch? I think she's a bitch.
I can't argue that one.
I think she's well within the boundaries of bitchdom.
The paladin near Chunikote drops his scythe in the mud, draws the sword, and pulls the shield from its back, and begins walking towards Chunikote with a defensive stance. And sits there and mounts the shield in the mud 5 feet in front of him and holds a defensive stance. Ready's in action. Jake's turn.
All right, so I got one of these paladins in front of me, but no one in immediate, like, hand-to-hand range, right?
No, you'd have to move about 5 feet to reach the paladin.
Well, I'm kind of cool with not doing that. So he's about 5 feet from me. I'm just going to back up 10 more feet and hit him with burning hands again.
All right.
This will be first level, it'll be 3d6. Is my Hunter's Mark effective on that as well?
I do not believe so, because it's not a targeted spell. It's an area.
I only got 6 on the damage. God damn, my damage rolls suck tonight.
This one hasn't been damaged yet. The scout's turns. One takes a pop shot at Kavir, misses. The other one takes a pop shot at Kavir and misses. Fucking
Loaded,
All right.
loaded. I'm telling you, it's that little girl I burn alive. Lord of Light looking out.
all right. It is Adrie.
Okay, I will maintain my concentration on Beacon of Hope. I took damage, so technically I would need to roll a concentration check for that.
Mm-hmm.
But as a warcaster, I get advantage on concentration checks. I
You
believe.
finally get to use it.
Finally get to use it.
I'm gonna roll up a ranger with a dog to go duck hunting.
All right. I got an 18 and a 19 on my die for my concentration checks.
You held it.
Okay.
Do you walk for duck hunting? This is like the really hard levels with 2 ducks.
All right. So I maintain
Dog's
concentration.
still gonna be at the end holding up 2 ducks.
Beacon of Hope.
One black duck, one white duck.
How far away is Evil Adrie from me?
Within 60 feet. So no, she's about 30 feet off
About
you.
30 feet.
You were within 30 of Ragnik.
Okay. I can't do spirit. Well, spirit guardians wouldn't matter against her, which means our spirit guardians doesn't matter against me.
She already turned it off when she walked up to Ragnik.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
She tried to give him one last chance.
I will bonus action spiritual weapon on Evil Adrie.
All right.
That's a 19 to hit.
All right. What are you hitting her with?
Spiritual weapon, mace, I guess. Does it hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, 19? Yes. Yes, 19
All right.
hits.
For minimum damage of 5.
All right.
And that was my bonus action.
We'll write that in temporary.
And then I will approach and attempt to hit her with my mace. I have my mace and my shield out. I'm like, I still feel bad about this. Also, why did you make a pact with a demon? That's a 22 to hit. My mace is the magic +1 mace.
22 to hit, you hit.
For minimum damage again of 6.
Okay, so you're face to face with Evil Adrie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She like, because the demon raised me.
That's.
Who were you raised by?
I was raised by our mom.
Her face just like drops all whatever color was left. She bares her fangs at you. So you had the good life while I had the hell life.
I mean, we're both in Barovia.
Cat
Bubba, I
fight,
can't hear you.
cat fight, cat fight, cat fight.
Duck fight, duck
She looks
fight.
at you. She looks at you up and down. I'm gonna kill you with our mother's sword. And she touches the sword on her hip.
You have our mother's sword?
Dug it out of her grave myself.
You're so mean.
And Kavir, your turn.
Nobody else is held.
No one's done the holy symbol yet.
Good call, guys.
But you can do massive damage if you need to get behind them.
It doesn't max though.
No.
Can I do a vampire knowledge thing?
Sure.
If you kill the vampire that's in charge, do the other ones drop?
No, they're just not under its control.
Yeah, it's probably a demoralizing victory too, right?
It definitely would shake the group you're up against.
Okay. Get behind her and sneak attack.
All right.
And as I sneak attack, 25?
Yep.
Fuck you, sneak attack.
Yeah, Rachel. Her mother's sword.
That's so mean.
Surprise.
Oh my god.
25?
25 damage total?
Yep. And as I hit her, I want to be like, I don't have any problem stabbing you.
You just kind of get a mental note in your head. Can't wait to return the favor. He just got to say he loves her, and now he hates her.
Man, you know what? I'm twisted up in this thing. I can't tell how I feel. I just know it's strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is her turn.
Oh, wait. She goes
drops.
immediately after?
Who's she
Yes.
gonna pick? Who's she gonna focus on?
She drops both gauntlets, and you see these like long, like 3-4 inch fingernails, claw-like on each hand. Draws the mother's sword, and a nat 20 on Adrie.
Huzzah! Free beats.
I mean, I guess that'll hit.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
So that is a 17 total to Adrie
Okay.
with her mother's sword.
She's so mean. I'm taking that sword.
Hey, wait. We get to split.
I'm
the loot,
taking
right?
that. That's Adrie's mother's sword. She's
I am
absolutely
fucking
taking
kidding.
that.
My sword's way cooler.
And next is her cleric's turn, but as a vampire, she has legendary actions. So she moves, dashes back, goes behind Kavir, and attacks with a hand in Kavir's back. That is a 16 to Kavir. To his AC.
Yeah, that's a hit. You know what? Don't bother. If it doesn't look really bad, just it hits.
All right.
If you roll an 8, check with me. But, like,
7. Okay.
7 damage?
Yeah. Her hand going, she pretty much just dug into your back with her claws.
Ah! That's the noise I make.
Told you. Payback's a bitch.
I'm gonna cut this bitch's head off and wear it as a mask. I'm gonna wear like an Egyptian god head. Like, you know what I mean? Like the jackals. It's gonna be super weird. I'm gonna be scooping out innards of her brain like a fucking pumpkin.
Okay.
What are you doing? Nothing.
And top of the round with Bubba.
Go back into rage. Closest paladin.
All right.
I'm going to initiate a grapple.
Ah, damn it. He's grappling the non-vampires.
22.
Ooh, I might have a chance. Don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me, don't fail me. You son of a bitch. 19.
Instant karma.
19. All right.
Good. The way that I'm initiating this grapple is I'm basically spinning them from behind, dropping to the ground, one hand on the shoulder, the other under the chin, and I'm popping the head off.
Give me a strength check on the head.
Because I am pretty pissed off right now.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
23.
Yeah, you remove the head.
What? Why do we ever plan anything?
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. Since this campaign's already running and we've played with the strength rules as they are, I'm gonna make up fucking bone-breaking rules for the next campaign.
I just mean, I always feel bad. Like, we make this cool, elaborate plan. Like, a million other games I've played in, we make elaborate plans. We at least attempt the plan. It never goes right. Professional rule, fucking 107, don't plan.
Well, honestly, I mean, that plan probably would have worked if we weren't up against somebody that knew us intimately. I mean,
if you're playing Strahd on that, you would have had a better shot. Honestly, any one of the four of you would have expected something like that out of
you. Now, if I'd have been out there and led them back to the house.
Oh, that's maybe a better point, yeah. I was just worried that they would catch you before you got to the door.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no, I understand, but Kavir being Kavir and how Kavir works, There's no way in hell anyone's trusting anything he sets up.
Now, had you disguised yourself as evil me,
That would have been smart. But then they see me run. I don't know.
Depends how
I think
fast
these
you duck
people
through the houses.
Yeah, they just know us too well to ever
Right.
track them, really.
right? So that's why I believe that this plan failed.
I'm just really worried about a thing happening. I don't want to talk about it because David's there.
Yeah, mind
Talking
control.
about Strahd showing up.
No, that's not it.
He's worried about me popping his head off.
No, that's not it.
No.
You couldn't lift the weight of my brain.
The only brain he physically can't lift is that massive Adrie head.
There's steel in these walls.
Paladins are up. The one looks at Jake. The sword begins to just glow dark.
God damn it.
He steps forward. Guided strike. So that is 11 plus 8 plus 10. That's like 20. That's like 30.
Oh,
attack.
yeah. He got me.
That is an 8 damage
8?
to you. And that blows his guided strike. Your turn, Jake.
All right. I'm going to disengage and back up. I am going to cast Protection from Evil, which will give undead disadvantage at hitting me and prevent charming and shit like that. That'll also give me some more on my Abjuration ward there. And I guess that's about all I'm doing.
Hey, Bubba, I have a 26 towards your AC.
That hits.
All right.
18.
Paladin comes up. 17 cut in half towards you.
Okay.
Because you're raging, right?
Yep.
Another paladin has engaged you.
So that's 8.
All right. That sucks. I can blow a smite and still only do like less than 10 damage against you.
Yeah, I mean that I'm down
honestly,
I'm down to 89 hit points. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck you right in your face, you piece of shit.
Hey, honestly though,
God
there's a
damn
nasty little combo between between 4 of you if you guys pull it off.
Yep. That's what I'm made for. My guy isn't designed to deal a lot of damage. My guy is designed to take
it and shield it. Let's say, Jake went full ranger and just starts sitting behind Ragnik and just popping the shit out of everything. Ragnik takes the damage, Jake deals the damage. Kavir moves in and out like a rogue, and Adrie just sits back and pops healing spells with her duck NATO, keeping her protected and everyone away. It's a nasty little combo.
I'm gonna take levels of turtle. I'm just gonna get a hide. I'm just gonna wear plate mail every day.
All right, Adrie.
Okay. I will. Let's see. I'm gonna look at Evil Adrie. I'm gonna tell her I'm going to take our mother's sword from you.
She's on the other side of Kavir now behind
Well,
him.
I'm still going to take our mother's
Okay.
sword from you, and I'm going to do good with it. And I'm going to.
She licks Kavir's blood off her fingernails.
Ew.
That's mine.
Ew. So gross. I can't.
Haha, you have hepatitis. I'm kidding.
How many vampires are within 30 feet of me?
Her and the 2 priestesses that are remaining.
Okay, I'll hold up my holy symbol and cast Hold Vampires. So they have to make DC 15 Wisdom saving throws. And I'm also maintaining concentration on Beacon of Hope.
Okay, the 2 failed it. Adrie's holding it.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself, which, because I'm currently under Beacon of Hope, it does max healing. And then does I don't think my Blessed Healer thing stacks on top of that.
I'm pretty sure it does. That's part of the
does?
perks of taking that blessed healer thing.
Oh, okay. So I get 12 hit points back.
You're almost as hard as kills the vampire.
And my spiritual weapon is still hanging out, but I don't have a bonus action to command it. So it's just sitting around. But it's still there because it's not a concentration.
Yeah.
That is my turn. So I got 2 of them held with my Hold Vampire.
Yes.
The 2 priestesses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's something.
Did that one ever turn to mist?
Yeah, that one's already. The minute you X'd it, she was gone and missed.
But she can only move 10 feet a second in mist, so she's probably still in sight, right?
Roughly floating up, yeah. You have 2 vampires right now that are both being held.
Anyone nearby know how to use a vacuum? Really, we don't care about them. We care about her. So.
Remember, you have the opportunity to decimate the ones that are held.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I can't swing twice, so I'm just gonna pick the one that's closest to our group of friends.
All right.
And light them up, hit them for 76 damage. I don't even have to roll.
All right. You pop a second one.
Fighting's not hard. I'll use, actually, just to clarify, she would have gotten an attack of opportunity on me, so I'll just use disengage as my fighting action.
She looks at Adrie. 1 second. At the end of Kavir's turn, she runs over and jabs in the back again. 19, yeah, she hits.
Oh my
So
god.
another...
Please fail any one of these rolls, and I'm going
11. And then on her turn, she walks back to Adrie.
That was really mean of you.
Aw, she looks at blood again.
That'll tell her.
Oh, it's really gross.
You want some?
No, I'm a vegan.
It's fresh.
Oh, that's gross.
She draws the sword. God damn it, she misses.
Ha.
You gotta hand it to her.
So her turn is over, and it is... The last priest is still sitting there channeling. And we're back to the talk with Radnik.
How far is the next paladin?
The next paladin is at Chunakote.
All right, same maneuver. Charge, grapple. Right. That is a 25.
Yeah, you got her.
18 strength.
You get about half the head ripped as you're ripping it off. The helmet goes off, but it's enough to kill.
Okay.
You don't get it fully off this time, but it is enough to separate and kill. You hear the popping as the vocal cords in the neck, just like a Mortal Kombat. I mean, nothing's ever going to beat the fucking gnome. That gnome. I swear to God, that is still one of my favorite. Yeah, it's still one of my favorite scenes.
We call that the painbow.
That's where I got evil Ragnar kicking gnomes off the top of the castle to the rest of the castle from. That paladin's down. Jake's now no longer has a paladin in front of him. That leaves 2 paladins left that are still sitting on horseback under Adrie's orders.
Can I ask real quick, what's the unicorn doing?
Sitting there, obedient to its master.
Okay.
Now,
you look in his eyes.
Next turn, Adrie jumps on their unicorn and rides away. Later, bitches!
Like a Spice commercial?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Okay, the 2 paladins hold. Or no, they both paladins move and take a defensive position behind evil Adrie, Ragnik and her. Shields up. Jake is up.
All right. I've got Scorching Ray, 4 rays, and I'm blasting Evil Adrie with all 4 of them.
You'd have to get through the 2 paladins that are in front of her with shields.
I'm not behind them?
No, you and Ragnik are on one side, and the 2 paladins got off horses and put themselves with shields between you guys and her.
Can I see her at all?
Yeah.
All right, well then I'll just switch. I'll do magic missile, 5 missiles.
All right.
If I can see her, I can hit her. Bitch.
See?
She has me all kinds of pissed.
Oh, really? She's turning me into a Jim Henson puppet.
Hasn't she been like healing every round too?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's too much. It's Kavir the Frog. Hey, you, Kavir the Frog here.
I am Kermit the Frog.
Well, that's the worst part about vampires is they have those 3 legendary actions a turn, or between their turns.
All right, that's 18 points of damage on the bitch. And we've determined that she is in bitch mode, right?
Yes, she's clearly crossed over into bitchdom.
Okay, well, I just clarifying for political correctness.
Feminism. Hashtag she is a bitch.
Oh my God.
Look, I'm with you. Maybe I use
Okay, I'm
bitch
just
too
making
much,
sure.
but this chick qualifies for sure.
Then
She's
as
ripping
DM,
flesh out of my back with her hand.
then as DM, I've done my job. I've finally done my job. It's only taken 30-something episodes, but I fucking did it.
Good Adrie is the anti-bitch. And evil Adrie. She's like ate her bitch Wheaties this morning.
Okay, all match missiles fly over and just pepper her back. The scouts, they both turn, take pop shots at Ragnik. One misses, one hits, and that is 1 damage to Ragnik. Because it was 2, but it's become 1.
88 hit points.
Dude,
Those paladins are going to spike the shit out of you once I get a chance.
dude, their Buddhist arrows all becomes 1.
All right. Adrie, it's your turn. Good, Adrie.
Okay. So I'm still face to face with evil Adrie. The
Yes.
other priestess, did she make her hold save?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's not her turn yet.
Oh.
Her turn's way at the
Well,
end.
she would have. I mean, I cast hold vampire on my last turn, so.
Yeah, she was. Oh no, the other priestess is held. The only ones that was free was Adrie, and that's because she popped her legendary resistance. She gets a save automatically 3 times a day.
Okay. I will cast hold vampire on my thing. Oh, I don't roll anything, so she has to make a 15 wisdom save.
And she rolled in 15.
Okay. Well, whatever. And then
She's like, you think that puny god will work on me?
it will eventually.
Keep telling yourself that.
You know,
That's why Mother failed.
she didn't fail. She won.
She was executed by the elves as a failure.
Where you're from, like, you know what? Like, I don't want to talk about this. You're a jerk, and
Get him.
I'm gonna
Get
spiritual.
him, Adrie going hard in the paint.
I'm a...
You're mean. Oh snap! Wicked burn.
Oh my
And
God.
so for my bonus
She
action,
got
I
up.
will
All right.
have my spiritual weapon try to attack her. So that's the 20 to hit.
You hit.
Okay.
She legendary action pokes you in the head with a blade finger. What do you do?
So that's 7 damage. It's force damage.
All right.
I'm still maintaining concentration on my Beacon of Hope. Although I think I've only got like 1 more round left for it. You could just not be evil.
You can just not be weak.
I'm not weak. I'm doing really well, and I've got friends. And we've been killing your guys, and you haven't killed any of us. So,
Well, that's because I'm trying to convince Ragnik to join the winning side.
he's on the winning side.
He's on the weak side
No,
with the weaker elf.
that's not true.
Do you taste the blood of your enemies?
No, I'm
Mm.
vegan.
Mm. You know, I never thought kefir would actually taste that good.
Ew. That's so gross.
I sleep in butter every night.
Oh my God.
Tender as a baby lamb.
Kavir, your turn.
That's the grossest. Oh, good lord! Like I'm just totally
Fatty,
visualizing like
buttery blood.
yeah,
Ew.
like I just curl up in like a fucking can't believe it's not buttered dish. All right, I'm gonna go to the other one that's still held,
All right.
and this time I'm gonna like be kind of flirty with it. I'm gonna like sneak attack, coup de grace, like, ta-da! Shatter another one.
You see Evil Adrie's head kind of looks at you for a moment.
I'm awesome. It's totally cool. You could say it.
You're right. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
I'm done now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do what I should have done the first time. The vampire bursts. She slides back, looks at Ragnik. Ragnik, give me a will save.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our theme music is Nady Sade by Knit Your Own Scarf, used under the Creative Commons license. You can find a link in the show notes. Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Kavir the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adrie the Wood Elf, Bubba Downs as Ragnik the Bold, Jake Sipple as Chunakote the Wayward Shaman, and of course, last but not least, our DM, David D. Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.